My parents were born in Tehran, Iran, and they actually came to the U.S. during the Revolution time. My dad came first when he was about 18 years old, and then my mom actually went to Canada first, but then later on when she met my dad, they both decided to stay in the States. I think their reason for leaving that time too was because of the Revolution, so that their kids and their siblings could all get like a better education and set themselves up for the future. I'm mainly here to struggles from my dad's point of view. I think he had it a lot harder because he actually went to Minnesota. That was a place where he went after Iran. So he came when he was just turned 18 and he went for school. And so he was always talking about the language barriers and the different culture barriers that were there. Also the fact that he didn't know anybody was a big thing for him. And so he just kind of all of a sudden was stuck in this whole new environment. And so that was a really big struggle for him, I know. Kind of that hard work pays off, and so, yeah, it's kind of like the American dream a little bit, where you come in, find that better life, but at the end of the day, it kind of worked out in his case. For my mom was a little bit different, since she came with family, and she wasn't 18 at the time, she was a bit younger, so she came to Canada, and she started kind of, I think it was in high school, and then she graduated, and then she went on to college, so her transition was a bit smoother for her compared to my dad's, but I am who my parents are, so knowing their background, being a part of their culture, for me being able to embrace that, it kind of puts life into a different perspective, and it gives me a different outlook on life, so I can kind of maybe look at those that are less fortunate or those living in a different country and kind of see their culture and see their point of view. And so having that kind of dual background, me growing up here, me having parents that grew up there, and I kind of see both worlds, and I experience both worlds on a daily basis. So it's just kind of good to have that knowledge and get that kind of different feel. Thank you for always just believing in me and really just pushing me and I guess shaping who I am today, because definitely I would not be the same if my parents, weren't here or were any sort of different. I always look up to them. I always take their advice, and so they've always guided me and they've always put me in the right direction. So definitely whatever credit I get in the future is credited to them.